EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with their opponents. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
What is that, cuz? Oh man, that's my like this guy. I just got this lead from the niggas we played in the league with. They just stayed in the other league they was in. But yeah, that man, I was on the commissions. That nigga changed all his pads like that, bro. Bro, I used to tell him all the time. I used to say, bro, please don't put them big ass pads on your fucking people, dog. I said that shit is dumb as fuck.
The game's first play, second down.
Say it again. What you usually play on? Oh yes, I'm playing on my 5 now. It should be the same, then. Oh wait, no. The 5 version. Then you gotta press like triangle or some shit. Yeah, it is. How you like the 5 version better than the 4 version? Yeah, that's what I was telling my pilots. Like, cause none of them, I've been having my 5 since like last year, and I just got in the so I never really played the 5 version, but I just got in a league with the 5 version. I told them, I see y'all might not like it because it's not as fast. I said you just gotta have to get comfortable with it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, he put them big ass, he put their pads super high, and he give them all that 1 bar classic helmet.
Ross on the return.
That nigga told us, man.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's
hell yeah.
Because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard
crazy,
short here with 3rd down coming up.
One night, huh?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
I won the Super Bowl the last 4 years in a row.
for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
But that was all luck, dude.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
I want to say triangle.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the gun, it's a gift to Chubb. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive.
Oh yeah, that was the other commit. Like they've been having that shit. They've been having that shit forever.
As you pointed out, not just giving up 3.
Well, I started playing this with them boys last Madden, and they ain't had that at first. They only added this shit because a nigga was crying saying nigga was running cheese, please.
Solid run on 1st down.
That's why they added it.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more.
Yeah, them bitches, it's like 10. So that bitch make you really get in your bag.
Or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh no, you gotta have a plethora of defensive plays in this bitch.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd.
Aubrey, I know you watching my shit, bitch.
A give. This is Chubb.
Oh yeah, bro. If you stream your games, bro, you get 2 points.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
So your players except for like speed and acceleration.
Kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On play action, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He'll find Schwartz, complete right side. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have taken the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I like playing in the snow.
And here comes comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
He just fast as fuck.
Here's Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't know why them boys up there. I wasn't even the commissioner. Like them, they even there. Like he like, hey bro, you want the league? They were like, yeah, we just go fuck with that one league and just leave this one. I was like, all right, cool. So I just been trying to find people to fill the league back up. Cause like four niggas left.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. It's Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 15. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Play action. Now it's Carr. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On second down, it's Montgomery, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
Yeah, man, I'm from Abbeville. Where you from?
So only even at 7
The flags.
as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up.
So your cousin used to teach that over here?
So really good starting field position.
What his name is? What his last name is? I think I know him.
The Browns drive about to get started. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Second and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's Carr to throw. Steps away to his left. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Fields. And he's got this down to the 35. Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch.
I don't know how. I don't be understanding how
picking up the 1st down as well.
That, but like he doing it against a nigga who speed 94. This should be amazing.
Come up on 1st and 10. Now Fields. Space to run past the 20.
Yeah, what? Oh, what happened to Wood? Man,
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get
throw that bitch out of bounds.
He's taken down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
He's right there in the middle. You just ain't see him.
Shot at the 27-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard.
We got another league, full league. Is the only team available though is the Raiders. I don't know if we can buy if a team good or not. Yeah. Right.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he slings.
Man, David Castle trash.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down? On play action, now Carr. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett.
I forgot I think Myles over there.
Sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain. That's how they have to deal with pass protection and no line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And for the 3rd time.
Shit, boy, you had him the first. I thought you was going to him the first time whenever you did the motion, boy. That nigga was wide the fuck open.
And he takes this one back.
Man, as soon as
The Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying.
But as soon as you say a hike, cause my niggas ain't shift, but they ain't going them fast enough, boy. That nigga wide the fuck open.
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing after the interception, Fields. That's complete right.
How this nigga getting open, bro?
He'll be corralled well upfield.
That's what I be so confused about.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Leaping and
Man, killing greedy.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Fields escaping the pressure right. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 47.
Like the animation whenever you about to get in the quarterback, either getting sacked or about to get sacked, they throw it weird.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, look, you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36.
So you can throw out as much as you want. I don't care about none of that shit.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
Man, you only down 14, man.
He did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Man,
and that one drops down, incomplete.
yeah, I'm saying, but you good, bro. We still in the third. You got a bunch of time. I've been throwing buku picks.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 21. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
He probably could be back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Fields throwing again. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Here's Fields. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights have got it back to within a score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football.
Nah, he got the nigga who had it, he got a backup running back that he would use, that he would start deep, faster than Montgomery.
Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
No, I think he's black. I don't know what color he is. I just know he's fast as fuck.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh yeah, the white boy.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Carr. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off at his own 46 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Yeah, it's all good.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To throw is Fields. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime, Mings, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2nd and 5 now. Fields. But the man is Kmet, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I don't think so. Nah.
Here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields.
Passing
the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah, I see.
Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Fields now to throw. Being chased out left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Fields taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Black Knights are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point.
A little dude I had drafted like some years ago, but I barely use him. A little fake little white boy. I had got him right. Like first 2 years I drafted him. But I kept him on the bench. I probably just had him on my practice squad. I drafted him. I used like my first 2 years. I had Cam Newton. Huh? No way.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie.
Man, let me tell you about your little brother, dog. I mean, he in the other league, and we met up in the Super Bowl in the other league. Boy, hey, bro. Yeah, I was so. Bro, I was so. I said, bro, you lucky Rose and soul for you, bro. I said after them 2 pick sixes, I was like, it's over with now. But it was all good. We played each other again the first game of the season, and I told him, I said, bro, you're not beating me again, bro.
Looking to throw again on second.
Couldn't go down like that. But I was so droll that game.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
When we played the first game, I was torturing him at first, and I fucked around and let him come back, but I still beat him. But he got that little. Him and I got a cousin that's in the league. They play just alike.
Now Carr.
So it was kind of easy to play. Cause once I figure out, it's over with.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards. So
see, bro, you talking about running the clock out. Bro, tied up.
And they'll get to this and down it inside the 20.
Yeah, I'll be getting a lot of picks.
4-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Off play action, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Man, he not breaking over greedy. That's big.
Looking to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
See, now I think they finally took him the fourth quarter to put them niggas to get warm. Them niggas was killing me.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They should like about something. Ward speed, I got his shit up to a 99. So there ain't no, it shouldn't be no niggas getting past him. Yeah, like over the little cool, like this our 5th year in the thing, so like a lot of times I got the speed shit.
So back-to-back
Whenever you'll do like the little upgrade for him.
Back to throw. Fields. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a first down throw. Fields completes a Mooney on the slant. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up.
Fuck no.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, You're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it.
Tightrope, baby, tightrope.
Way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose it.
Now we holding on to that, baby. MVP holding on to that.
Good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's Carr. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Come on, TJ.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Carr. Pass complete to Chubb. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He'll return it from the 6. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another.
Man, kill him, Robinson.
It's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Able to find Kmet. 7 yards the pick up there. From just shy of midfield, Fields.
Ooh, I thought he was going to dive in for that and pick that shit off.
And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God! I wasn't out. Bro, hi. What the fuck? I read it the whole time.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
You about to make that, dude. You should. What I told you.
And this one
Told you.
is right through.
Good game, baby.
And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for our visitors, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week